after a week of taking nothing but straight losses. After a week of getting absolutely killed in the market, we finally got a gain. We finally hit a 2-day streak and saw some green in the portfolio. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Papa John's, ticker symbol PZZA. Let's talk about it, guys. I'll give you an update right now. What's up, YouTube? I want to welcome you to my channel, Life with Damon. If this is your first time being here, thank you. I appreciate you for clicking on my channel. If you are already family, thank you for coming back to check me out again, folks. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on those post notifications so you can get an update every time I drop new content. Let's get right into it, guys. Yo, it was a tough week in the market. A very tough week in the market. I told you guys before, I will tell you guys again, this market is not for the faint of heart. This market is not for the weak-minded. You gotta be strong to survive the stock market in 2025. We got Trump and his tariffs and how that upended the whole entire stock market. We've seen historic losses in the market. I'm talking about trillions of dollars wiped out. In fact, the S&P 500 this week lost about $3.4 trillion in market value, wiping out all of its gains that were made since the Trump election. This is a very wild, very volatile market that we are in right now, and only the strong, only the knowledgeable are going to survive. But at the end of the week, we did hear some good news from Trump. He decided to suspend the tariffs on Canada and Mexico until April to allow some kind of deal to come together, I suppose. So we'll have to continue to monitor that to see how that goes and to see how that affects the stock market. But I think this suspension of the tariffs is going to be good news for the market. In fact, on Thursday and Friday, we saw gains in the market. I'm pretty sure a lot of you saw green in your stocks and in your portfolios as a result of the news of Trump suspending the tariffs on Canada and Mexico. So this upcoming week, I'm expecting good results for Papa John's. I'm expecting this stock to take off a little bit. I'm expecting us to touch $50 a share this week as a result of the tariffs being suspended. So yeah, the market responded with good returns on Friday, especially after hearing of the news of Trump deciding to suspend the tariffs. So we're gonna see how the market performs going forward. Hey, April is it's not too far away, but that's enough time for the market to run and do its thing. So we are very excited about Trump's suspension of the tariffs. And while we at it, talking about performance, let's look at the portfolio and see what we've been doing lately. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and you know the motto around here is we keep it 100% real 100% of the time. This is probably one of the most transparent channels that you will see on YouTube when it comes to investing. All right, so as of today, March 9th, the total account value, $9,073. We are down from the high of about $10,230. So as you can see, we really got crushed in the last 7 trading sessions, but hey, we coming back, all right? As of Friday, we got a $276 gain. I'm still up over $1,000 year to date, so I can't be mad at that at all. Now let's look at the details. I like to show the details. All right. So again, we are holding Papa John's, ticker symbol PZZA. As of today, I have 188 shares of Papa John's stock. As of Friday, the stock price closed at $47.99. I so badly wanted us to cross that $48 per share mark. I feel like they playing with me by closing at $47.99, but it is what it is. All right, on Friday, the stock increased by $1.47 per share. So as you can see, $9,022, the market value. The rest of the money that I have is in cash that I don't have invested. $276 made in one day. My cost basis in Papa John's is $8,616. I made a foolish move. I sold some Papa John's stock and then had to end up getting back into it. I don't know, maybe I'll make a video about that. We'll see. But in my 2 days of holding Papa John's again, I am up $406.08. So not too bad at all. But that is what we have here, folks, with Papa John's. We are still pushing to get over $10,000 again in the portfolio. That would be lovely if we could accomplish that. A little less than $1,000 to go, and we'll be back into the 5 figures again in the portfolio. But that is the latest news and the latest word on Papa John's, ticker symbol PZZA. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, as I have stated before in my other previous videos, and if you have not watched those, please go back and watch my previous videos. But I am a long-term investor. I am a buy and hold investor. I'm not a day trader. I'm not the type of person to hold a stock for 1 day or 1 week and then let it go, especially if it's a stock that I believe in. If I believe in the future of the country, of the company, then I'm gonna hold the stock because I believe the stock has potential. And Papa John's is just one of those stocks that I'm gonna hold because I believe in the future potential of this company. And in a stock market like what we have right now in 2025, it is so important that you not panic. You know, you're gonna see wild swings in the stock market all year long, I believe, because there's a lot of uncertainty in the market when it comes to these tariffs and how other countries are going to respond to our tariffs. Like, we haven't seen anything like this since Trump's last, since Trump was president the last time. So this is a big change from the Biden years with all of these tariffs and things like that. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. You know, the market is up 1 minute and then down by big points the next. So I believe this is the perfect time for you to be a long-term investor, for you to invest with a long-term mindset, for you to adopt the buy and hold strategy. Because as I've said in a previous video, I believe buying and hold is the best investment strategy that you can employ right now in this volatile time that we are in the market. So if you are trying to get in and out of stocks and trying to day trade stocks in 2025, if it works for you, more power to you. But for most people, that's not going to work. For most people, you need to be simple. You need to be plain. You need to be buying and holding and thinking long term in your investments, because that's where I believe you're going to get the best gains in your portfolio. That is the best strategy that I believe that you should take in 2025 for the amateur investor. Now, a lot of y'all are professionals out there, but me, I'm an amateur investor. A lot of you guys listening to me right now are amateur investors. And so buying and holding for the long term is the best strategy that you can employ. So I want you guys thinking about your investment time horizon. Like, how much time do you have before you even need to touch this money? Like, is this money that you need in the immediate future? Is this money that you need to live on? Is this money that you need to take care of everyday expenses? You know, if you are gambling, you know, with that kind of, and you have a short time horizon like that, you know, you probably don't even need to be investing in the stock market, in my honest opinion, especially if you're investing with money that you need to live on right now. But see, for someone like me, I have a long-term, you know, time horizon. Yes, I want to be retired by the time I'm 50, but my time horizon, you know, is pretty extended because I'm only 45 years old. And so I don't need this money in the immediate future. You know, this is money that I don't, you know, plan on tapping until years down the road. And like I said, I'm only 45 years old. Even to tap into retirement funds, you have to be at least 59 and a half years old or you get a penalty. So this is not money that I'm, you know, considering tapping in the immediate future. This is money that I am saving for retirement. So my time horizon is longer. So I can survive the ups and the downs and the volatility in the market right now without panicking and without worrying about what my stock is doing. I know some of you guys may look at my portfolio and say, he's only invested in one stock. Well, this is, I have more than one portfolio, but in this particular portfolio, I chose to take on a little bit more risk because of my investment time horizon, because this is not money that I need in the immediate future. This is money that I will tap into over 10 years down the line. And so I can take on a little bit more risk in this portion of my portfolio versus the other portion of my portfolio where I am primarily invested in mutual funds, well-diversified mutual funds. I'm dollar cost averaging into those funds, and I'm taking a more conservative approach with those investments. But with this one, I wanted to take on a little bit more risk, to try to grow this portfolio even more. So considering that I have more of a longer term time horizon, let's talk about the target price that I have set for Papa John's. BMO Capital, they recently lowered the price target on Papa John's from $63 a share to $60 per share. But they still have Papa John's rated as an outperform when it comes to the industry. When it comes to how the stock will perform and the company will perform versus its competitors. BMO Capital has Papa John's rated as an outperform, which is a good thing, which means they expect Papa John's to do better than its competitors. So with that in mind, I think we're going to break the 52-week high this year. The 52-week high is a little over $78 a share. I think Papa John's is going to break the 52-week high this year on its way to $100 a share. Now, call me crazy if you want to, but that's my target price that I've set for this stock. I would love to see it break the 52-week high on its way to $100 per share before I consider profit taking or taking some profit off of the table. Some of the things that I love about this company and about this stock is its focus on international expansion. Papa John's is really focused on expanding the brand internationally as well as domestically. They are still opening up new locations domestically, but they are really opening up locations internationally. And in a previous video, I told you guys that I was in Bogota, Colombia in October of 2024. And on the first day that I landed in Bogota, I was just very hungry. I wanted to eat something quick. I wanted to eat something, get something fast. And so when I got to my Airbnb, I pulled up the Rappi app. If you don't know what Rappi is Colombia's or South America's version of DoorDash or Uber Eats. So I pulled up the Rappi app and I typed in pizza because, like I said, I wanted to just get something quick and easy and something that I knew, something that I already like. And so I typed in pizza, and to my surprise, Papa John's was one of the first restaurants that came up. I was like, man, they got Papa John's in Colombia. So I ordered it. I wanted to see what it tastes like. On another trip to Colombia, I saw a McDonald's there. And so I was like, man, I wonder what McDonald's tastes like over here. And so I went ahead and ordered the Papa John's pizza. And to my delight, the pizza was good. Now, you do taste a little bit of a difference. And I understand that because they have to, customize, the pizza to the Colombian palate, but overall it tasted just like the Papa John's that I would order back in Colombia, just a little tinge of a difference, to fit the Colombian palate. And so it was delicious. And so I like Papa John's focus on international expansion, expanding the company internationally. They're seeing double-digit growth in South America. They're seeing double-digit growth in the Middle East. And so those are really good signs and really good things for the company, which causes me to expect the company to hit that 52-week high and continue to grow beyond that. But of course, nothing is guaranteed. We have to see how the company performs. We have to make sure that we check on the health of the company. And I want to say this. I really wanted to say this on another video, but I'm going to say it on this video. You know, when you are investing in individual stocks and investing in these companies, be an informed investor. When these companies have earnings calls, you need to be on those calls, listening, to the earnings report, listening to what the CEO, the CFO, the COO, listening to what these people have to say about the health of the company, about the potential of the company. Be in the know when it comes to your stocks and the companies that you are holding in your portfolio. Don't be an uninformed investor and you don't know nothing about what's going on. You don't pay attention to the earnings calls. You don't pay attention to what's to the company news and what's going on in the news and the reports that are out there. Be an informed investor. So one of the first things that I did, I got up bright and early so I could be on that Papa John's earnings call, so I can hear for myself what's going on with Papa John's. What are the future outlooks for the company? What are the plans for the company and how they look to expand and grow in the future? So I just wanted to give you that major key. If you hold individual stocks in your portfolio, you need to be listening to those earnings calls. You need to be an informed investor. You need to, even if you are an amateur investor, you need to be doing the things that professional investors are doing. And I'm telling you, the professional traders, they are on those earnings calls. They are listening to those earnings calls and deciding what they want to do with the stock from there. Yeah, so that is all that I have for you guys today. There is more content dropping. I promise you, just be patient with me. I'm still trying to manage my time with work and with uploading on YouTube and creating content and all of those things. So please just be patient with a brother. But this week, I'm telling you, I'm dropping every single day this week, new content, so stay tuned. Be on the lookout for the new content that I'm dropping. We are monitoring and following Papa John's all week long. And every day I'm going to try to come with a new update for you guys to tune in and keep you up to date on what's going on with the portfolio. So one love to everybody out there. I hope you are enjoying this Sunday afternoon with your family, with your loved ones, with your girl, with your guy. Whatever your situation is, I hope you are enjoying this day. And come back, see me again tomorrow. We'll give you another update on Papa John's. One love out there. Peace. Stay up.